Dear students, today in this session we are going to learn about the simplification of rational expressions. You know very well what a rational expression is. That is, it can be similarized to rational numbers. Yes, what do you mean by rational numbers? It is in the form, that is, rational numbers are of the form p by q, where q is not equal to 0. You know this very well. We can replace p by q as p of x and q of x. That is, a rational expression is in the form p of x by q of x, where q of x is not equal to 0. That is, q of x, that is, the expression in the denominator should not be equal to 0. So, this is a condition, or this is the definition of a rational expression. So, you know very well, in the last session we have reduced the rational expressions using factorization. Now, we are going to apply, or we are going to do all the operations in the rational expressions. What are the fundamental operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. First, we are going to deal with the multiplication and division of rational expressions. Let us take two rational expressions, p of x by q of x, one rational expression, and r of x by s of x is another rational expression. If we need to multiply these two, what should we do? We have to multiply the numerators and we have to multiply the denominators and replace the numerator and the denominator of the product as such. That is, if p of x by q of x is multiplied by r of x by s of x, the new numerator, the product is p of x into r of x by q of x into s of x. Here one condition, in the denominator q of x and s of x are there, they should not be equal to 0. In the next one, that is, in dividing two rational expressions, we have to follow the same method as we follow for the numbers. That is, if p of x by q of x is divided by r of x by s of x, we have to change it as multiply the second rational expression, that is, multiply the reciprocal of the rational expression. Okay. First expression should be taken as such, and we are going to multiply the reciprocal of the second rational expression. Second rational expression is r of x by s of x. So, reciprocal of this is s of x by r of x. So, we have to multiply the first with the reciprocal of the second expression. Keep this in mind. Here the denominators q of x and r of x should not be equal to 0. So, this is the condition to multiply and divide. Now, after multiplication or after division, we will be having expressions like this, and if we can simplify, that is, if you can reduce it into lowest form, we can do that. We have to reduce and write it in the lowest form of the rational expression. For that we need factorization. Now, in these sums we are going to reduce. The numerical coefficients given are 4 and 6 in the numerator. In the denominator 2 and 10. If you can simplify, that is, you can cancel the numerical coefficients as we do in the fractions. See, 4, here 5. So, in the denominator we have to have 5. 4 and 20 will be cancelled and we get 5, and 6 and 2 will be cancelled, we get 3 in the numerator. See the variable part. See, the variable part here is x square and here is x. Like variables x and x square, you know the laws of indices. A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. So, x square into x power 1 is x cube. So, we have to take x cube. Here in the numerator y power 1 is there, but in the denominator y power 4 is there. So, we can cancel and write y power 3 in the denominator. Okay. Cancelling means dividing, that is, a power m divided by a power n is nothing but a power m minus n. So, we have divided. So, y power 4 minus 1, that is y power 3. In the z variable, we have z cube in the numerator and z square in the denominator. So, on dividing, yes, powers, yes, z power 3 minus 2, which becomes z power 1 is our answer. So, final answer is 3x cube z by 5y cube. Here also, here we do not have any numerical coefficients, but we have some quadratic factors, that is quadratic expressions. We are going to factorize those. first. So, you know how to factorize. So, we are going to factorize product is 21 and sum is 10. So, the numbers are 3 and 7. So, p minus 3 into p minus 7 divided by the same denominator remains as p minus 7 into this can be split as product is 12 and the sum is 1. As the product is negative, we will be thinking of the difference having 1. That means, we have to factorize as p plus 4 into p minus 3. Denominator has yes p minus 3 the whole square which is already factorized. So, on cancelling we get p minus 3 the whole square in the numerator, p minus 3 the whole square in the denominator, they both get cancelled, and p minus 7 once is getting cancelled, only p plus 4 remains in the numerator. So, the answer is p plus 4. Here the numerical coefficient is 5 and here t cube is already factorized and the denominator has yes 4 common. So, we can factor out 4 as a numerical coefficient. So, 4 into t minus 2 into here in the numerator we can factor out 6. So, 6 into t minus 2 in the denominator 10t which is already factorized. Yes, so t minus 2 will get cancelled and t cube divided by t becomes t square. So, in the variable part we have t square and in the numerical coefficients we have, so here 2 and if you cancel here 3 and here 4. So, 3 by 4 t square is a final answer. See these rational expressions, here two rational expressions are to be multiplied. So, before multiplication if we have the factors we can factorize. First factorize the numerator and then factorize the denominator and then on simplification we can cancel the common numerator and the denominator, that is common factor. Okay. See in the first one numerator and the denominators are already factorized. So, they are not to be factorized, but in the second one we can factorize it as using 3x the whole square minus 4y the whole square. So, that is a square minus b square. So, we have the formula as a plus b into a minus b. So, we can factorize as 3x plus 4y into 3x minus 4y and in the denominator we have in the form a quadratic equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c is okay. So, we can factorize using splitting the middle terms. So, try that and split the middle terms and you will be having factors such as x plus 4 into 2x minus 5. On cancelling the common terms in the numerator and in the denominator, we will be having the reduced form as 3x minus 4y divided by 2x minus 5. Let us move on to the next sum. Next sum goes as here p of x by q of x into r of x by s of x. So, these are all rational expressions are to be factorized first. This is in the form of a cube minus b cube. You know the formula as a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So, we are splitting like that and here this can be done separately as this goes a longer process. So, here 3 is taken out. So, 3x square plus 9xy plus 6y square is done here. Okay. So, 3 can be taken out and we have x square plus 3xy plus 2y square inside and then we can split the middle term as the product is 2 and the sum is 3, the numbers are 2 and 1. So, 2xy plus 1xy, we are going to split the middle term as 2xy plus 1xy. Okay. Then in the first two terms, we are going to group the first two terms and the next two terms. You have read this in your 9th standard. So, grouping the first two terms, we have x common. So, x can be taken out and x into x plus 2y and then in the next two terms, we can group, yes, we can find that y is common. So, we can take out y and write it as x plus 2y and here both the terms have common term x plus 2y and we can factor out that x plus 2y and get x plus y as another factor. Okay. We already have a numerical coefficient and two factors. So, we are going to replace this denominator with a factorized form. Okay. And then in this you have the formula, all the other terms are having formulas directly. This is in the form a square plus 2ab plus b square, that is a plus b the whole square. So, we have got the factorized form as x plus y the whole square, and in the next way that is denominator also we have the same, we have the formula such as x square minus y square is in the form a square minus b square. So, we can split it as x plus y into x minus y. After splitting all these, we can divide the numerator and the denominator by the common factors, and we are getting the reduced form such as x square plus xy plus y square divided by 3 into x plus 2y is a reduced form. We cannot further reduce this. See the next sum. First rational expression is divided by the second rational expression. First, we have to change this as first rational expression into the reciprocal of the next rational expression. So, we have converted this division into multiplication, and we have made the reciprocal of the second rational expression. Afterwards, we have to factorize. So, factorizing the numerator 2a square plus 5a plus 3, as you have to see the product of the numbers is 6, 2 3s are 6 and the sum is 5. So, splitting the middle term 5a as 2a plus 3a, we will be getting into 2 factors. So, 2a plus 3 into a plus 1 is the factorized form of the numerator, and then second denominator has 2 into 6, that is 12 as the product and 7 as the sum. So, you have found the numbers as 4 and 3, very good. So, we have to split the middle term as 4a plus 3a, and then we have to group them and find the factors as 2a plus 3 into a plus 2. In the next rational expression, we have already a numerical coefficient minus 5, and then inside that a square plus 7a plus 10 is there. So, product of the numbers is 10 and the sum is 7. So, you have found the numbers as 5 and 10. So, a plus 5 into a plus 2, and then in the denominator the product is 5 and the sum is 6. So, the numbers are 1 and 5. So, a plus 1 into a plus 5. So, looking at all these factors, we can say that all the factors are common both in the numerator and in the denominators. So, every factor get cancelled and we have only one numerical coefficient, that is minus 5. So, minus 5 is the simplified answer for this sum. Let us do the next sum. See, a rational expression is divided by another rational expression. So, we know the procedure. We have to keep the first rational expression as such, that is b square plus 3b minus 28 is kept divided by b square plus 4b plus 4. First rational expression should not be disturbed, and the next one, that division, should be changed as multiplication. As we change the reciprocal of the division, we are going to change the reciprocal of the rational expression, second rational expression. So, we have to change this as, so after making this we have to proceed with the factorization. See the first one, first numerator has 28 as the product, and since the product is negative, we have to see that the difference is 3. So, what are the numbers which give on product 28? The difference is 3. So, the numbers are 7 and 4. So, we can simplify as b plus 7 into b minus 4. Denominator, the product is 4, sum is also 4. That means b plus 2, 2 and 2. So, we have to write it as b plus 2 into b plus 2, or otherwise b plus 2 the whole square, okay, into, here in the product 14 is there, and as the product is negative, we have to think of difference. What are the numbers? On difference they give 5 and on product they give 14. Yes, you have found that they are 7 and 2, very good. So, b minus 7, this symbol is for the larger number, keep it in mind. So, b plus 2 divided by, this is in the form a square minus b square, 49 is to be taken as 7 square, and we can write it as b minus 7 into b plus 7. So, on cancelling the common factors, you are going to reduce the fraction into the lowest form. Can you do it? Okay, now we are going to move into the next sum. Here x and y are given as two rational expressions and we are asked to find the value of x square into y power minus 2. Here before going into the solution, we are going to simplify x and y. That is, we have to make the rational expression x as simple factors and we have to reduce those. Okay. See, x is equal to rational expression. So, we have to factorize the numerator as here the product is 4, that is minus 4 and the sum is 3. We may say that as difference. So, the numbers are plus 4 and minus 1. So, a minus 1 into a plus 4. In the denominator, we have 3a square minus 3. We can take out 3 and read it as 3 into a square minus 1. So, a square minus 1 can be split further into a plus 1 into a minus 1 and then we may cancel these two and write it as a plus 4 by 3 into a plus 1. In the same way, we can simplify y. Here in y, we have factorized the numerator as a minus 4 into a plus 2. These we know very well. In the denominator, we can take out 2 and we can factorize further into 2 into a plus 1 into a minus 2. So, the final answer of y is a plus 4 by 2 into a plus 1. So, these are in the simplified forms. Now, let us come to the solution. So, what are we going to find? That is x square y power minus 2. How will you write the power as negative? This can be written as x square divided by y square. Since a power minus m is equal to 1 by a power m, using laws of indices, we can write this as x square divided by y square. And one more thing, a power m by b power m is equal to a by b the whole power m. You know that law also. So, we can simplify this as x by y the whole square. After making it simpler, we can apply what are the values of x and y. So, the value of x is a plus 4 by 3 into a plus 1 divided by, so we can use the symbol divided by y. Y is taken to be a plus 4, in the simplified form we are going to apply divided by 2 into a plus 1. Here the whole square, so we should not leave anything here, the whole square. Okay. So, see how this is going to be very simple for you. See, a plus 4 by this fraction divided by this fraction. How will you convert? Yes, division should be changed into multiplication and we have to change the reciprocal of the second rational expression. So, we can write it as a plus 4 by 3 into a plus 1 into, okay, division should be changed into multiplication and this, yes, 2 into a plus 1 divided by a plus 4. So, this should be given the whole square. We can cancel these two, a plus 4 and a plus 4 will get cancelled and also a plus 1. See, only 2 is remaining in the numerator and 3 in the denominator. So, it becomes 2 by 3 the whole square. So, you can write this as 2 by 3 the whole square or simply 4 by 9. So, our answer is 4 by 9. So, can you understand this simplification? Yes. See, in this fifth sum, it is given that if p of x is a polynomial, that is x square minus 5x minus 14 is divided by q of x, we get the answer as x minus 7 by x plus 2. So, this is given in words, we are going to convert it into, yes, mathematical statement. Find the value of q of x. See, if p of x is divided by q of x, so let us write it as p of x divided by q of x, we get means equal sign. We get a rational expression such as x minus 7 by x plus 2. Find the value of q of x. Now, we have p of x. We are going to use that p of x in this statement. What is p of x? Yes. So, factorize it. Product is 14 and the difference is 5. What are the numbers? Yes, 7 and 2. So, x minus 7 into x plus 2 divided by q of x is equal to x minus 7 by x plus 2. We need the value of q of x. So, multiply both sides by q of x, and we get q of x is equal to, and here this fraction is, yes, we are going to take this rational expression as dividing, that is x minus 7 into x plus 2. This should be written in the form divided by. So, I am going to write it as divided by x minus 7 by x plus 2. You know very well what is division. So, we have to replace division symbol into multiplication and then convert this into reciprocal. So, let us have x minus 7 into x plus 2, x minus 7 into x plus 2 divided by, which means we are going to convert into multiplied by. Reciprocal of this is x plus 2 by x minus 7 is our q of x. So, this is our answer. So, we can cancel these two and we may get the answer as, very good, x plus 2 into x plus 2 is taken as x plus 2 the whole square is the q of x which we need. See the sum, x plus 2 divided by 4y divided by another rational expression. First, we are going to factorize this rational expression. Before factorizing, we have to keep in mind that it is division. So, what we are going to do? We are converting division into multiplication. So, we are going to take the reciprocal of the second rational expression. So, we have to reciprocal and then we can factorize and cancel whichever term are common in both the numerator and the denominator. We get the answer as 3y by x minus 3. Try these sums by yourself and check with the answer. Okay. Here a rational expression which is very large, we can take out 2 from that and we get a simpler rational expression which is 6t square minus 11t plus 4. So, in that product of those numbers is 6 4s are 24 and the sum is 11. So, what are the numbers? 8 and 3. Yes, splitting the middle term you can arrive at the values, the factors as 3t minus 4 into 2t minus 1, okay, taking out 2 as a numerical coefficient. And here division is changed into multiplication and we have to change the second rational expression as, very good, reciprocal, and then further we are going to factorize. We can take out 2t here and t plus 2 remains. So, 2t into t plus 2 is the factorized form of the numerator, and see the denominator. So, here the product is 24 and the difference is 2. Yes. So, what are the numbers? 6 and 4. So, we can split this as 6t minus 4t. The middle term should be split as 6t minus 4t and we can follow the same procedure and arrive at the factorized form. So, after having all the factors, we can cancel the common factors from both the numerator and the denominator. We will be getting the final answer as 4 by 3 into 2t minus 1. Okay. See the activity is given in the book. So, first activity says that a rectangle has a length as sum of a number and its reciprocal. Let us take the number as x and we have to replace this statement into mathematical statement. So, sum of a number and its reciprocal. So, the number is taken as x and what is the reciprocal of x? Yes, reciprocal of x is 1 by x. So, sum of the number. So, x plus 1 by x is taken as our length. So, you know how to add the fractions. So, LCM is x and we are going to add this as x square plus 1 by x. Here the breadth is also given as the difference between the square of the same number and the reciprocal of the square. So, let us have the square of the same number. What is the number we have taken as? Yes, x. So, what is the square of x? X square. So, x square minus reciprocal of the same, reciprocal of this square number is 1 by x square. So, how will you get it into a rational expression? Yes, we are going to subtract as x square is the LCM, x power 4 minus 1 divided by x square is our breadth, and we are going to find the ratio between length and breadth. So, the order is important, length and breadth. So, length should be in the numerator and the breadth should be in the denominator. So, ratio of L and B is nothing but L by B. What is in the place of L? Yes, x square plus 1 by x divided by B. B is x power 4 minus 1 by x square. So, we have to convert division as multiplication and then we have to take the reciprocal of the second rational expression. Keep that in mind. So, we will be having x square plus 1 by x into, so this is taken as a reciprocal. So, x square by, here x square, see x power 4 minus 1 can be split into x square plus 1 into x square minus 1. So, x square plus 1 into x square minus 1. So, these terms will get cancelled and these 1 x will be getting cancelled. So, in the numerator 1 x will remain and in the denominator x square minus 1 will remain. So, that is the ratio between length and breadth of that particular rectangle. Let us move on to the next activity. Here our triangle is given. So, the measurements are given in the terms of x. Now, we are going to find the ratio of perimeter to the area. First, what is the perimeter of the triangle? You know the formula. It is nothing but adding all the sides of the triangle, we will be getting the perimeter a plus b plus c. Here the first side is 13x. So, perimeter is 13x plus 37x, second side is 37x and the third side is in total 40x. So, 40x is our perimeter. So, add here you will be getting 90x, yes, 77, 80, 90x. So, the perimeter of the triangle is 90x. And what about the area? What is the formula to get the area of a triangle? Half BH. So, area of the triangle is half BH since base and height are there. So, what is the base? 35x plus 5x, which is 40x into height, altitude is 12x. Before multiplying we can cancel the numerical coefficient. So, 20 into 12 is 240, x into x is x square. This is our area. So, we need to find the ratio between the perimeter and area. So, perimeter divided by area. Can you do this? So, take the perimeter in the numerator and the area in the denominator, cancel, reduce into lowest form. So, this is our answer. So, these are the applications of rational expressions, that is reducing into lowest form, multiplying and dividing. So, do all these sums given in the illustration and the sums which are left out. Let us meet in the next session with addition and subtraction. Thank you, children.